Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am 𝗓𝗏𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁, your host with the most. You are at the Frequency of Abundance group. This is Thriving Thursdays. So much fun, so much fun. If you don't know where you are, we are having a captivating talk every day of the week. We are wrapping up season 3. This is the last couple of days, and we're done season 3. And at the end, we always give you a chance to binge watch. So we're doing one show a day every day, Monday to Sunday, and all the way back around again, 7 days a week. And we'll do that every single day for the first 3 weeks of the month, depending on how things go. And then the last week or two, oh goodness, you restream. So you've got 3 episodes a day available for you anytime you're looking for it. Now, just wanted to make sure that you were there and you heard it and you loved it and you were on set. So if you want to reach out, I want to make sure that you know this is an interactive space for us. Ask questions, post, comment, like, share, and know that this is an outreach. This is a way for us to reach out and help and give you the tips and tricks that you need to get you to the next level up. If you don't know my background, I'm 𝗓𝗏𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁𝗁. I've been an elite energy coach for about 30 years. I started at Cirque du Soleil with acrobats, athletes of the highest caliber, worked with Olympians, national sports teams, wrote a couple best-selling books on energy, and only work now with elite peak performers, personally and professionally, that feel that they're already at 9 out of 10. So if that's you and you want to know what squeezing 9.1, 9.2 looks like, reach out to me. I'll put all of our information in the chat. If you wanted to come on and see what an elite energy retreat looks like, we've got one coming up. Reach out to me. It's going to be exclusive. It's going to be exciting. And it's going to be so unique, it won't be like anything else that you've ever experienced. If you like where we're coming from, know that this is the Frequency of Abundance. This is a free group on LinkedIn. Let me put that in the chat so everybody's got all your contact info. Now, that's in the chat. In this free group, you can go in, you can binge watch any of our episodes. If you want to join us in the private community, it's tens of dollars a month, but it'll give you a chance to join another community where everyone there is helping everyone. Accountability partners, group coaching classes, we hold each other's hands, there's networking. The tide raises all boats. So if you wanted to be passive in the background, watch, enjoy, binge. If you want to be a little bit more involved, join the private community. If you wanted to really step up, come reach out to me. I would love to have you as a guest on the show. That would be so awesome. Season 4 is coming up. I'm not even going to give you the topic. I'm not even going to do it. But I will tell you we're going to have a lot more guests. And it's going to be so much more fun. So the conversations are going to be interesting, captivating, but really give direction in a certain way. So, knowing where we're coming from, knowing where we're going, this is all sponsored by 𝗓𝗏𝗁𝗁 Creative Agency. We are the only not-for-profit, private, public relations house in the world. And I know I just said private and public and it sounds funny, but we handpick the people we work with. We don't have transactional friends. So we're looking for those trying to make an impact and a difference. Coaches, healers, therapists, specialists, all over the world. We want to blow a dog whistle to you, create one-of-a-kind unique events if you're searching for whales. If you're hunting C-suite executives, leaders, that's the only thing that we do. We do it really, really well in a completely unique way. Reach out to me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Know that we've got personal wellness retreats coming up. I've been an elite energy coach for 30 years. Yeah, I'm going to have some give back. So we're here to give you all of those. There's no cost. Come join us at any time, from the free Frequency of Abundance LinkedIn group to an energy clearing and retreat and personal wellness. All of these things are available to you. And that's just on top of, if you've got any questions or concerns, reach out. If you want to like, comment, and share, that helps us with the algorithm so we can hit more people and we can help more people. This week, it's been epic. If you've been with us since the beginning, you remember that we had Motivational Mondays, Content That Converts, a secret to creating posts that sell. The Triumphant Tuesdays were awesome. That was Lead Magnets That Work, growing your email list with value-packed offers. Winning Wednesday, so much fun yesterday. How to create viral content and get more engagement online. Today on Thriving Thursdays, we've got how to create viral content and get more engagement online. Oh, I apologize. Winning Wednesday was podcasting, YouTube, and blogging. Which one are you going to choose as your best growth? So today, Thriving Thursdays, how to create viral content and get more engagement online. Popping in tomorrow on Fearless Friday, mastering LinkedIn and Instagram for coaches, a simple strategy to attract more clients. On the weekends, you know that Monday to Friday you're here 9 a.m. That's it, that's all. On the weekend, sleep in a bit, come join me at 1 in the afternoon. So 1 in the afternoon Eastern, For successful Saturdays, that'll be social proof and testimonials, how to leverage client wins for more sales. And then on Soaring Sundays, we will wrap up the season, wrap up the week, and give you a chance to binge watch, starting with AI and automation. How to save time and make more money in your business. You know any topics? You have any questions? You have any concerns? You have anything that you weren't quite sure about or that you wanted more on? Reach out. Put a comment in. We're here for you. Thank you, thank you. So for today, how to create viral content. If this is the kind of thing that you're looking for, if you're wondering why some of the posts explode with engagement and others are barely getting noticed, just crickets, it's not luck. It's strategy, right? So here's the secret formula behind viral content. We're going to show you how to craft posts that spark shares, comments, conversations. And we'll give you a couple simple tweaks, right? So that you can boost your reach and attract your ideal audience. And that way, if you're ready to stop posting into the void and start creating content that gets you seen, here's where we are today. So put a like, comment, share in the post. Reach out to us if you'd like to come on in. I want to make sure you've got access to whatever resources you need. Now, I'm going to get this party started for us because it's going to be so much fun today. Ready? This is one of the hottest topics for creators, entrepreneurs, anyone looking to make any kind of an impact online. How to create viral content and get more engagement. And if you ever, put out something with your heart and soul into it and you thought, that was gold. And then you hear crickets and you're like, it happens to all of us. Every single one of us. If it hasn't, you haven't been doing this long enough. So I'll break down the formula behind it. Couple segments. Part 1. This is the secret formula. Why some posts are going to go viral while others flop. 3 things. Get your pad and paper out, ladies and gentlemen. You should know by now. I'm giving this for free. You're paying for this with your work. Put it into content, put it into purpose, put it into action, put it into manifestation into the universe. Go help somebody else. Pay it forward. 3 things that are the secret formula of viral content. 1, emotion. 2, relatability. 3, shareability. If you're feeling that vibe, put a like, put a comment, put a post. Emotion. Is the viral content making people feel something? Joy, surprise, outrage, inspiration. If your post doesn't trigger an emotion, it won't move people to engage. It can't be factual. It can't be statistically properly correct. It has to be emotional. So give that feeling or it's not going to go anywhere. 2, relatability. People are going to share content that relates and resonates with their experiences, with their beliefs, with struggles. So if your post is going to make somebody say, "Oh, MJ, this is so me," you're on the right track. Shareability. Viral posts are easy to share. Whether it's a bold statement, a bite-sized insider nugget, maybe a challenge that people want to tag their friends into, your content's got to make it effortless to spread. That's your entire point. So, action steps, ready? Before you hit post, ask yourself these 3 questions. 1, what emotion does this trigger? 2, would I share this if I saw it? 3, how can I make this more relatable? Emotion, relatability, shareability. Section 2. Let's look at crafting posts that spark conversations. The key to engagement isn't about what you post, it's how you present it. So if we break it down, you want to hook your audience in the first 3 seconds because people are scrolling fast, right? So your first sentence matters more than the entire post. Your first sentence matters more than the entire post. Try these hooks. No one is talking about this, but ... I just realized something crazy. ... Here's what your industry strategy is failing. ... So an action step would look like the next time you post, start with a bold statement or an open-ended question. Test it. Test it out. Watch the engagement grow. Hey, does this ever happen to you? Did you ever think about this? Is this something that means something? You watch when you keeping it bold, open-ended, and simple like that, how much more engagement grows. And that's where we want to make sure that you're feeling that vibe. So go into there, play around. If you feel brave, post to your community. If you don't, post to me. Ask for some help. It's okay. We're here to pay it forward. If we're in a blessed enough place for those of us that are literally standing in the frequency of abundance, that's what we're here for. Please, please, please reach out. If you're not sure before you press post, reach out. I want you to go in, not just with a bold statement or open-ended question. I want you to encourage comments. So most people are going to scroll past content because they don't feel invited to engage. You literally, what do you want, a personal invitation? Yes, I need a personal invitation if you want me to engage in your content. Think about that. I want you to fix this by ending your posts with, ready? It's not just engagement, it's encouraging comments, right? Like there's a landing page concept where we're looking at a call to action. You know, if I read all this content and I love it, boom, click this button for more, to go further, to talk to me. Like there's a bunch of call to actions. This isn't a call to action. This isn't a linear, hey, if you got all this emotional response, pull this trigger. That's not what we're doing with this. It's a little more subtle, which is kind of cool. This is encouraging comments. So if you're not invited to engage, me personally invited, then I won't comment. And if you finish your post with what looks like a call to action but is really a request to comment, you're going to have huge engagement. The algorithm prioritizes a live stream above anything else. If you're able to get likes and comments and shares and questions in your live stream, even higher. This is where we're going to the highest possible level. Now, if you post it afterwards, great. If you post it and people are liking, commenting, and sharing, great. If people are, oh my goodness, commenting on it, ding, ding, ding. Now the algorithm gives you the holy grail and starts promoting the heck out of you everywhere. So if you ever had that happen and you're like, this post that I made is no different than any of my other posts, what the hell? How come this one got 1,500 views and this one got 15 views? I'm so confused. This is one of those things that if it is a little overwhelming, reach out. Odds are it's not just one simple thing. You're an intelligent person. If it was something obvious, you would have seen it. It might be subtle. And it might be so subtle that you've never encountered it before. And if you're not trained for this, and if you haven't done this about 500 times in the last 5 years, you might miss it. And that's okay. That's what we're here for. So know that if we're going to encourage content, it'll sound like one of these three. At the end of every post, write, agree or disagree. Drop your thoughts below. What's your take on this? Comment below. Tag somebody who needs to see this. Now, if you really want to get fun, as a bonus, people love sharing their opinions. So try a post like this. What's the worst business advice you've ever received? If you could give one piece of career advice to your younger self, what would it be? So an action step, write a post that directly asks your audience a question. Straight up. And I want you to see what happens. If you're bold, if you're feeling brave, write that in the comments, write that in the chat, and let me know that you're going to take action and try it. At least to me, if nobody else. I'm a very, very kind, soft audience. Not a tough crowd. Now, section 3. Let's look at some tweaks that we can boost your reach. If we use the right format on the right platform, it's going to make this a lot easier. I know the obvious, like, yeah, if I'm on Instagram, I can't do it more than a minute and stuff. I know the rules, Natan. I'm like, I get it. Sometimes even though things sound obvious, basic, and elemental, and very elementary. This is something that needs to be revisited so that the gravitas and weight of each word actually has a new impact and meaning. Like when you reread a book again and you're like, oh, never caught that. Rewatching a movie again going, oh, never caught that. So bear with me if this sounds too simple for you. It's called simple tweaks for a reason. The right format for the right platform. So text-based posts. The texts are going to work best on LinkedIn and Facebook. Short form video and reels are going to win on Instagram and TikTok. If you're looking for, Twitter or X, it's going to love punchy, controversial statements. And carousels and lists, they're going to be crushing it on LinkedIn and Instagram. Rewind, watch that again, and go, wait a minute. Am I following this? Because I'm not giving you the simple. If you want to kill it on LinkedIn and Facebook, text-based. If you want to kill it on LinkedIn and Instagram, carousels and lists. If you want to crush it on Instagram and TikTok, short videos and reels. If you want to kill it on Twitter, punchy, controversial statements. There. Now you don't have to rewind. Let's look at timing. Timing is everything, right? Obviously. Look at the world I play in. I play in the intersection of time and energy. You can't get more time, but you can get more energy. And even if I gave you more time and it's not energized, what good is it? Can't do nothing with it, right? Give you all the time in the world, you got no energy. Useless. So as an elite energy coach, I'm telling you that even though time is something that's not as significant to us, it's not the same as timing. Timing is everything, even though time is not as significant. Posting at the right time is going to equal more engagement. Would you like to know the exact times? Ready? Morning. From 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock in the morning, people check their feeds before work. Lunch break, 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, quick scroll time. Evening, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, after dinner wind down, entertainment zone. So experiment with posting at different times and track what works best for your audience. You've already picked which format you want. You already picked which platform you want. Now it's time to throw in the timing. Imagine you're going, okay, you told me, Natan, that if I go text-based post, that's going to work great on LinkedIn and Facebook. Right. Well, I'm going to put a text-based post at lunchtime. Well, no, that's a quick scroll time. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to put it then in the evening. Like, why? Is it entertainment? No. It was something I wanted them to look at and think about for work. Well, then why didn't you put it in the morning where people check their feeds before work? Ah, gotcha. So please, let's focus. As simple tweaks are far and almost never simple. This is the right format on the right platform and posting at the right time. 1, 2, 3, that all together equals more engagement. Not one of them, not even two of them. You need all three. It's kind of like saying, well, I'm sitting in the car, and I know that there's gas in the car, and I know that I've got my keys, and I'm turning it, and I know that I've got my seatbelt on. I'm just not sure why we're not going anywhere and I don't hear any noises. Do you have a battery? No. Well, but I got all the other parts. It really doesn't matter. This is one of those, I need all the parts, not all the other parts. You ever had one of those things that you're like, but I did everything? And I'm like, well, clearly not. It's like losing your keys and going, well, I've looked everywhere. I'm like, obviously not. You would have found them. Give yourself that space. Know that everything you've done is the best you could have done. And when you want to be finished with best efforts, and you want to move into best practices, there's beautiful ways that you get to play, okay? Following these best practices will get you the extra likes, comments, shares, will get you the engagement, which will lead to the clients, which will lead to the extra money, which will lead to you being able to hire incredible systems and teams and implement, scale at your level and go, now I'm serving. And that's a blessed place. As somebody who serves hundreds and has been doing it for years now here, I can tell you it's a blessing. We serve those that serve others, and it's an incredible feeling. So, you can, F around and find out. Post at different times. Track what works best for your audience. But know that there's going to be certain key things that you can put into place immediately that are going to increase reach. And it's going to increase engagement. I'm going to share 3 quick tricks. Do you like tricks? Do you want secrets? Do you want the good stuff? You got to do the other stuff too, okay? Again, if you're not going to put the simple, quotation marks, air quotes, tweaks into place, if you're going to pick the wrong platform and then pick the wrong format and then do it at the wrong time, no good stuff that I tell you is going to work. You're not going to turn the key. The car's not going to start even if it has a battery. So focus. Make sure you have all components in place. This is going to be how to reach more people, i.e. boost your reach and engagement. So number 1, reply to every comment ASAP. This not only keeps the conversation going, the algorithm's tracking. The second that comment drops, the stopwatch starts. You respond within 2 to 3 minutes, oh my God, you're going to get a response is going to keep the conversation. Now you've got put it to you this way. The algorithm doesn't want to put your post with a comment over to other people just so that they can read the comment. Not exciting. Your conversation, because you replied to the comment, they replied, you went back and forth. Oh, heck yeah. Now it's going to boost you everywhere because you've got a proper conversation going. The algorithm loves that. So that's why it's going to send you out everywhere. When it sends you out, it's going to make sure that people see this beautiful conversation. So number 1, trick to engagement and boosting your reach, reply to every comment ASAP, keep the conversation going. 2, use 1 to 3 hashtags, not 30. 1 to 3 hashtags for discoverability so that it's focused on 3 key areas. So in this case, hashtag frequency of abundance group. Hashtag, well, we look at, where the topic is, and I'm like, do we want to hashtag the topic? I'm like, yeah, what if somebody right now is searching for how to create viral content? Hashtag create viral content, or just viral content. Hashtag more engagement. So I'm like, so that's all I do. I'm like, yeah, hashtag frequency of abundance, hashtag create viral content, hashtag get more engagement online. That's it. And that all of a sudden changes it? Yes, because 30 taglines, the algorithm's like, you have no clue who your audience is. You're just shotgun marketing and pray and spray. No, we reward the people who know exactly who their audience is. That's what the algorithm's looking for, your discernment. 1 to 3 hashtags shows you know exactly who you're targeting. 30 shows you have no damn clue. So, now that you're here and you're like, okay, I'm replying to comments like a son of a gun. I've got only 3 hashtags and a ton. I'm with you. Now what? Share your post in relevant groups and communities, knowing that it'll serve them, not just you. It'll all come back to you. Don't worry about it. This is a boomerang. You do some good. You send it out in the universe. It'll come back, and it'll come back with some thunder. It'll come back with some friends. It'll come back with some money. It'll come back with opportunities. It'll come back with good works. It'll come back. And then some. That's for you to reward. I talked to a friend of mine, and they were going through not a challenging time, but they were wondering, why things aren't moving quite at the speed that they wanted to. And they're listing all the amazing things that they do and all the people that they help. And then I'm hearing all these missed opportunities. And so I talked to my friend and I said, listen, my mentor, brilliant guy, billionaire, said, those that want to be good, if you want to be good, give. Give. But if you want to be great, you need to learn to receive. And if that's missing in your life, If you're giving so much that it hurts, like give till it hurts, and you're not feeling that you're elevating up, it might be that you're not receiving. You might be feeling that, you don't deserve. You might be feeling imposter syndrome. You might be feeling so many different things that aren't you and aren't real and don't need to be there. As somebody who's gone and helped 15,000 people in the last 30 years, reach out. We can get rid of this stinking thinking quicker and easier than you can imagine. There's an incredible undergrowth waiting to blossom underneath you. So go into this knowing that every single person that you could reach out to that takes the time, energy, and breaks the tipping point and actually likes, comments, or shares, these are people walking on your car dealership. They're there to buy a car. Go help them out. Go see what they're looking for. Go look at what their budget is and see, what car can I get you into today? In a non-used car salesman way. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're here and they're doing so much more. Because I've talked to people from all over the world that have watched my stuff and liked it internally, but they never clicked the darn like button. It is far more prevalent than you'd know. You've got 1,000 eyes on you right now, and only one or two might make a comment or share. Might like. What's going to make those couple people do that? Or more? Everything we're talking about today. So now at the end, knowing that you're posting in those relevant groups and communities, your action step. Today, after posting, spend 10 minutes replying to comments, engaging with others. The first 10 minutes are critical. You're catching people live and in the spot. Those people that like, comment, and share, those are in that beautiful 3% of people that are ready to buy whatever it is you're selling right now. The other 97% need nature, nurture, nudges, notifications, a couple reminders. That's not right now. That's not low-hanging fruit. People that are commenting are low-hanging fruit. Go get some. It's the best possible thing that you can do. So get in there and get in there while the getting's good. You'll see the difference. I promise. Now, all right, my friends. That's your viral content masterclass for today. So we've covered the 3 pillars of viral content: emotion, relatability, shareability. We talked about how to craft posts that spark engagement and conversation. We looked at simple tweaks, to increase your reach, attract your ideal audience. So now it's time for some action. Your challenge today, post something using one of the tips we've covered. Tag me so I can see it in action. I'll put you out to my more than, I think now 15, 16,000 people that play in my little ecosystem. I want them to see you. I want your content to become unstoppable. I want you to reach out to me so that I can have you on the show as a guest for season 4. So know that you're in our mix. You're in our beautiful, beautiful community. If you're getting value from today's episode, share it with a friend. Drop a comment. DM me with your biggest takeaway. I would love to see where you're coming from and have you engaging. This frequency of abundance is here for everybody. The reason we're able to offer it for free or tens of dollars a month in our private paid community is because Allura Creative Agency is the only not-for-profit public relations house in the world. And the big good works that we do are entirely fueled and funded by everything that I'm able to do on an elite energy coaching level. So the wheels go round and round and round, and wherever you come from, anywhere in our ecosystem, all roads point back to, let's have a one-on-one. Let's see how we can play together in the same sandbox. And get excited for tomorrow. Get excited for the rest of the week. We got Fearless Friday coming up, mastering LinkedIn and Instagram for coaches. You got Successful Saturdays with social proof and testimonials. We end with Soaring Sundays, AI and automation. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. Pop a like, pop a comment, pop a share. Bring a friend. Grab some popcorn. Grab whatever you want. I will see you tomorrow. And as always,